The pretty boy, Alexander Schenk, 25 years young, born at the turn of the century, from Clarksville, Tennessee, representing Harris Holtz MMA. This will be his second APFC appearance. We haven't seen him since 2023, David. It's been some time since Schenk's been back.
Man, Alexander Schenk, it's been a minute since we've seen him. However, one of the more impressionable fighters. When you watch him fight, his movement, his counter, his striking, it's fun to watch. Everyone here in the Atleta Casino is in for a treat tonight.
Came up big as a plus 220 underdog at LFA 226 against Carter Beekman, found a standing rear naked choke in February of this year to kick off his 2026 campaign. Big things expected from the 4th ranked pro featherweight in Tennessee.
Schenk just has fun throughout the whole process. This kid is supremely confident in his ability and his skill and his defenses.
Here he is for the first time in several years. Pretty boy, Alexander Schenk is back.
Ready to make his way inside the cage, Jess Martinez.
Jess Martinez tasted gold last time out, but wasn't able to fully capture it. The loss to James Pleasant was humbling and showed him exactly what he needed to work on. 6-1 overall as a pro, 4-0 as an amateur. You talk about excellence, this guy's the definition.
Martinez, the vanilla gorilla, is supremely confident as well in his abilities. I mean, his grappling ability is what's going to separate him. I think this is a great styles clash for both of these fighters.
Second APFC appearance for the vanilla gorilla. 4-0 in Jackson's MMA series, the Jackson Wink homegrown MMA promotion. And if you're able to remain unbeaten there, you can probably be undefeated anywhere.
I mean, indeed. I mean, we talked to him yesterday, and we talked about his record. We talked about his last outing. He said even at this point in his career, he has a lot to work on, and he's been slowly just embracing the grind and addressing the nuances that he needs to address to be successful. So I'm looking forward to see him step into the cage and see what changes he's made, particularly from his last outing.
Cornered tonight by Ray Board, Fred Martinez, and Jerome Rivera. Out of Forks MMA, Gracie Baja in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Holds his queens close to his chest, his baby girl named Zyla and wife Miranda, his big inspirations and who he dedicates all of his action to. And for this one in Albuquerque, his aunt flew all the way from Ohio to watch him fight. A lot of miles you don't want to lose in front of your aunt.
You definitely don't want to lose in front of family. That's always tough, but it can definitely be motivating when you have that support system, especially in a sport particularly like MMA. It's a rough sport. It's not the most glorious sport, but when you have that family structure that can push you and drive you, you look over during training and you see your kid, you see your wife, you find your why every day, and I think Martinez has long since found his why.
He got into mixed martial arts because he was being bullied in 3rd and 4th grade, was jumped several times. Spent a summer in New Mexico, did some private lessons, and came back to Cleveland. A new man. The former King of the Cage amateur champion, APFC title challenger, the second appearance of the vanilla gorilla, Jess Martinez. Let's take it to a tail of the tape for our featured featherweight bouts of the evening. Alexander Schenk, 7-5 overall. Tennessee zone looking to pick up his 8th pro victory. Jess Martinez, 6-1, looking to rebound from his first pro defeat. 7 years separate them, with Schenk being the younger, but he will be giving up 5 inches in height to Santa Fe zone. Both came in at the APFC modified featherweight limit. Schenk a slight favorite. This tale of the tape brought to you by Combat Corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional bout held in the men's 145-pound featherweight division. Brought to you by Toyo Tires. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior is a karate warrior. He holds a record of 7 wins, 5 losses. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 140.6 pounds. Fighting out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Help me welcome Alexander Pretty Boy Schenk. opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior is a grappler. He holds a record of 6 wins, 1 loss. He stands at 6 feet tall, weighing 140.4 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Help me welcome Jess Martinez. Aaron Olivares.
Aaron Olivares, third man inside for this featured featherweight bout. Alexander Schenk looking for his 8th pro victory. Jess Martinez aiming to rebound from his first pro setback. 3 5-minute rounds in the APFC featherweight division. Round number 1 underway.
Alexander Pretty Boy Schenk versus Jesse Vanilla Gorilla Martinez.
Martinez in the black trunks with the red trim. Schenk in the black trunks with the blue trim. Another open stance matchup, but Schenk switching it up quite frequently here in the first minute.
He's definitely someone who changes his stances, quite a bit. Look for a lot of lateral movement. I mean, he definitely has the height disadvantage in this one as the Vanilla Gorilla comes in at 6 foot. We got Schenk at 5'8". So there's a bit of a deficit that Schenk's gonna have to work from, and he uses it and closes that deficit with his speed.
Oh, big head kick from Pretty Boy. That gets the Vanilla Gorilla backing up. But Martinez with some patented durability. His most recent outing against James Pleasant, 3rd round setback. That night, the vacant lightweight title was just inches away from him, David Evans, but he was not able to bring it home to Santa Fe.
Here we have Schenk working on the outside, using that lateral movement, darting in when necessary. Martinez seems to be a little bit more reserved in his approach. Nice up kick to the midsection, follows it up with an inside leg kick, does Martinez.
Schenk connects on the right hand. Martinez bounces off the cage. Good movement from both through a minute and a half. Interesting inside leg kicks for Martinez.
I think he already sees the speed differential, and I think it's a great move from him to try to chop away at the leg kicks, or at least keep Schenk distracted by the leg kicks.
Big right hand from Schenk that Martinez acknowledges. Schenk doing such a good job of occupying that space with the lead hand.
I look for Martinez at any moment to try to close the gap and just put his hands on Schenk. Perhaps just try to lock up an underhook or a body lock or even a leg attack at some point. I think Schenk has the speed advantage here, the striking advantage, and I mean, he's just dangerously explosive.
Like a magnet connecting with steel, Schenk's right hand cannot miss on Martinez's chin. It's those linear movements backwards that Schenk's taking advantage of, David.
And he's doing a great job of doing just that, working in and out. Nice, beautiful jab, piston-like right hand, leaping right hook as we just saw. And everything just comes so fluid from Schenk.
If you're Martinez and you're having a hard time shutting down that right side of Schenk. Oh, big right hand! Schenk shuts off Martinez, the Pretty Boy, with a first round TKO here in Albuquerque.
Speaking of shutting down, Schenk did just that with that explosive right hand and a bit of an aerial ensemble to follow up.
If you keep letting someone connect with their powerful right hands, at some point they're going to shut you down. The Pretty Boy with a clean execution here in the first frame. And if you're looking to send a message to the rest of the APFC lightweights, that's exactly how you do it. Jess Martinez, again, only lost in his pro career to the champion James Pleasant. Alexander Schenk might have just inserted himself next in line for that golden opportunity following tonight's co-main event, Final 10 seconds here. Schenk just walks Martinez in on this right hand that brings the big man down. Some follow-up shots not needed as Schenk puts an exclamation point with a backflip off the cage. Style, substance, and his fourth finish as a pro. Pretty boy Schenk, just 25 years young. The Tennessee native, greatly impressing in his return to APFC. And a heartbreaking result for Jess Martinez, who noted that speed advantage and the power that Schenk brings. He just was not able to shut it down effectively in his backyard. Back-to-back setbacks for Jess Martinez, but the quality of skill he is at does speak for itself in all 6 of his victories. And we do hope to see him back soon. But tonight belongs to that man, the pretty boy, Alex Schenk. Let's make it official and send it inside to Andrew Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Aaron Olivares goes to stop this contest at 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the very first round, with the winner by way of knockout, Alexander Pretty Boy Schenk.
Alex Schenk capitalized last time out as a big underdog. This time gets it done in style. Back-to-back stoppages to find his 8th pro victory. And now Alex Schenk speaks with David Evans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, pretty boy, Alexander Schenk. Alex, man, tough opponent in the Vanilla Gorilla. Can you walk me through what your strategy was coming into this fight?
Yeah, 100%. I knew this guy was going to come out here. I thought he was going to grapple, which he should have. Fight would have lasted a little longer. But he didn't, man. We knew he was going to walk forward. We was going to put the hands on him. I'm always going to be the fastest person there. So you don't want to stand with me. You better start grappling. If you're standing, it's wraps.
You always come with that flash. You always come with the flair. I mean, what is that a testament to? How'd you get here today to apply that in such an expert fashion?
Karate? No, I'm just playing. You remember? All right, no, for real. Just training, discipline, sticking to the game plan. I've been watching all the greats like Anthony Pettis, GSP, Dustin Poirier, all those people giving me the motivation. Always looked up to them, and so now I get to be in the position to get to where they're got.
You're always fun to watch, and we like having you here in the APFC. It's been a minute. Are you going to be a stranger, or will we see you back here soon?
You know what I would really, really like is I just had 2 great finishes, 2 tough opponents, 2 big promotions. I think there's only one place for me to go. Dana White Contender Series this summer. That's what I'm looking for. Call me out, short notice, anything UFC, talk to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Your winner, Alexander Pretty Boy Schenk.
Alex Schenk has done LFA, has done dirty boxing, has done bare knuckle mixed martial arts, has done glove boxing, has even taken on UFC's Timmy Kuwamba in the past, and now he calls for his shot at the big show following a massive first-round shutdown of Jess Martinez. Schenk improves to 8-5. The Clarksville, Tennessee native, in my opinion, David Evans, should be at least on the radar if he wasn't before.
Man, I mean, that was a stellar performance, as always, by Alexander Schenk. I mean, he's undeniable at this point.
Huge speed advantage that Schenk maximized. The right hand just could not miss. Martinez walks into the finishing blow. Just picture perfect from Alexander Schenk.
Picture perfect, much like that aerial backflip we saw. I mean, this guy is flashy and fun to watch at all times.